Once upon a time, there was a girl named Nedé who was fascinated with technology because she thought that technology had the amazing potential to make life easier and more enjoyable. Nedé liked how technology made it simple for her to create fun projects with just a few easy clicks. She also observed that as people become more knowledgeable and experienced with technology, they could explore building even more impressive things like robots, cool tech, gadgets, and useful web apps. One of Nedé's favorite things to do using technology was playing virtual computer games with friends. In these virtual environments, Nedé and her friends could pretend to be anything they wanted and build all sorts of amazing things together. However, she wondered if these virtual experiences could be more than just make-believe. Nedé dreamed about what it would be like if all of the real world could be just as easy, fun, and exciting to interact with as the playful virtual environments that she loved to adventure in. She started to consider the possibility of an entire digital representation of the real world existing as a fun virtual environment. Only this kind of virtual arena would not be limited to pretend play but allow for purposeful invention. Everyone could participate in both playful learning and productive collaboration by exploring real capabilities to build out practical ideas and solutions for the real world within a virtual space. Nedé imagined that innovations created within this virtual environment did not have to stay confined to the virtual realm either. Once ideas became developed and tested in digital spaces, they could then go on to be approved for implementation in the real world. Nedé also considered that beyond a shared digital representation of the real world, existing as a fun virtual environment, each person could construct their own personal virtual worlds. Within their worlds, they could proudly showcase all their unique ideas and practical innovations which could inspire others. Yet, until widespread technology progressed in a way that readily allowed for what Nedé imagined, it seemed like her grand dream and vision had to remain a fantasy. Moreover, despite Nedé's willingness to learn the skills that she thought were necessary for advancing technology and bringing her dream closer to reality, the learning task ahead appeared intimidating and dull. When compared to the more playful virtual learning environment that she had envisioned could be possible. Nedé's ambitious vision of a future in which everyone could design within virtual worlds to shape the real world and draw inspiration from each other's creations had to wait until she was able to overcome barriers. Confronted by the constraints of current circumstances, Nedé felt as though time itself was holding her back. One fateful day, a mysterious time traveler by the name of Nella appeared before Nedé. As a time traveler, Nella possessed an extraordinary ability to detect when someone needed help with perceiving their circumstances in a way that revealed pathways for their advancement. Nella had a special mission to provide support to people during pivotal moments, offering guidance that ultimately contributed to the greater good of all time. Nella understood that Nedé felt challenged and disappointed because she could not yet use the available technology in a way that she imagined. Nella wanted Nedé to know that while technology had great potential, the most powerful tool she had was her own mind, which held the power to overcome the apparent limits of technology and even time. Feeling curious about this revelation, Nedé agreed to join Nella on a time-traveling journey to explore this concept further. Together, they traveled back to periods of the past when people had less advanced technology, and they saw how people were still able to create incredible things that led to more innovation over time. Nella helped Nedé see that having less advanced technological tools did not prevent people from innovating or making their dreams a reality. Nella revealed that those who recognize the real world as already being a playground to explore how to shape ideas and bring them to life are the ones who can embrace the fun in doing so. Nella also helped Nedé to understand that technology is more than just technological devices. She revealed that the true essence of technology is actually knowledge, the kind of knowledge that can be used to accomplish something useful. Nella explained that technology could take the form of useful physical devices like machines and computers. And it could even take the form of useful substances like medicine and chemical potions, but technology could also be knowledge itself as long as it achieves something useful. Suddenly, this insight made Nedé realize that technology ultimately comes from the power of the mind. She saw how people throughout time have always been exploring different capabilities of the mind. As they learn to harness creativity, critical thinking, intuition, and other dimensions of the mind. They develop knowledge in pursuit of exercising the mind's limitless potential. This resulted in the level of technological advancement that civilizations have achieved over time. Nedé acknowledged that true fun and joy come from pursuing the mind's infinite ability to perceive reality and expressing its ability to shape reality through creativity and knowledge. Continuing on their journey, Nella and Nedé traveled to a distant future where technology had evolved in ways that seemed almost magical. Instead of screen devices and stiff machines, technology blended so well with the natural environment and with natural beings. It made you think that nature itself had always been of technological design. In this future, people had achieved the ability to use their minds like a superpower. They could communicate with each other and create things simply through the power of their thoughts. They could even speak into existence the development of entire planets and galaxies. It could not have been more clear that the mind held the power to make ideas come to life. Finally, Nedé returned to her own time and thanked Nella for the insightful journey. Nedé's view of technology had completely changed. She understood that the power of the mind was the true driver of progress. Nedé learned that her dream was not dependent on technology alone. Rather, the most important factor was to exercise the ability to perceive reality through the greater lens of the mind, to know how to confidently navigate a path in line with her dreams. Nedé further realized that her dream was already unfolding and she could begin experiencing it now. With a widened perspective, she recognized that she always stood at a point in time of fulfilling her dream. At any point could she begin exploring her own creativity through avenues of learning, collaborating, and building things that were aligned with her dream. Nedé knew that each contribution she made could bring her closer to realizing the fullness of her dream while inspiring others along the way. The world she was building toward was an expression of her evolving mind. Since that day, Nedé took every opportunity to tell others that their dreams and visions are never limited by current circumstances. By seeing the world through the mind's eye, their dreams could lead them on the greatest, timeless adventure. The end. Hi guys. We want to connect with you, so don't be shy. Comment your thoughts and ideas below. Also, remember to press the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.